Good morning, everybody, and welcome. So, did you know that it's been said that the personal comforts of an average European household today is greater than what the Sun King had, the King of France, living in his great palace in Versailles 300 years ago. And for a person living in the Middle Ages to live with the same kind of standards as we have today, that would have required to have the equivalent of 50 servants per household. So there is definitely something to the saying of us living greater than kings. So is that because we have smart buildings? Well, it's surely a part of it, not the whole story, but the reason that we are here today. So, but what is a smart building? Well, the term smart building was first mentioned already in the 80s. And at that time, what it meant was just any kind of building that had some kind of automated process. It's a quite vague definition, and it's surely not the whole story. And today, most of the buildings have an automated system and even a few automated systems. And for decades now, buildings have gotten smarter and smarter through the addition of clever devices such as remotely controlled heating units, intelligent coffee brewers, etc. And so, do we really have a smart building today because of all these great but ad hoc technologies or point solutions that we would say? Has it really given us the smart building? Or do we still just have dumb buildings with smart features? I don't know, who in the room here are working in a building with smart features? I know I do, yeah. Well, the marketing of companies of these so-called smart feature upgrades has convinced the consumers that the smart building of the future is already here. But I'm honest enough to say that we have some way to go. However, I would argue that the smart buildings, they're not defined by ad hoc technologies and sexy designs, but it's defined by fundamental functionalities such as immediate adaptabilities and self-learning algorithms and real-time responses, and a single point where you can manage it all from. Also today, the buildings are quickly becoming key players in the new energy systems. They have energy-consuming assets that can be switched on and off, and in the future, they will become even more important energy storing and generating entities. Also in the future, we might expect to see a lot of different building user-related services, and with them new business models and revenue streams. So back to my question, what is a smart building? In my opinion, so far no company has really managed to make the leap and become synonymous with genuine smart buildings. And the reason we don't already live in the genuine smart building is not lack of technology. And the question should maybe not be what the technology can do for the building, but what the people in the building want from, what the people living in the building want from the building. And hopefully we will get some answers for that here today. So, once again, welcome.